from our studios in Regina, this is CTV News with Morgan Campbell and Lee Jones.
Good evening. One woman is speaking out in frustration today. She says she reported her historic case of sexual abuse last year, but Saskatchewan RCMP aren't taking action.
Alison Bamford has more on the alleged incident and what police have to say in response.
With me, he literally trafficked me, right? Like, I was trafficked.
Cheryl Hope claims she was sexually abused for years of her childhood. Her alleged perpetrator, a high-ranking member of the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church in Maple Creek. She believes he's still an active threat in the community.
And he's trying to lure people in for that.
Hope was a member of the same church formerly known as the Exclusive Brethren. She left the church and her family when she was 17.
Their belief is based on this separation rule. So they separate themselves from the world. They separate themselves from evil.
Hope reported her historical abuse case to RCMP a year ago. Based on her story, she thought police would move quickly, especially after an unrelated historical sexual assault case in Maple Creek resulted in charges a day after it was reported. She says RCMP recently told her the investigation was paused due to staffing issues. The RCMP has confirmed it received reports of alleged sexual assaults involving members of the Plymouth Brethren in Saskatchewan, and it is actively investigating.
I'm not holding my breath.
Hope says there are other victims who are too scared to come forward. She believes that's what's holding up the investigation. A spokesperson for the church says they have not been contacted by RCMP. In a statement, the church says in part, they take any allegations of unlawful conduct very seriously. In the event that the church is contacted by the RCMP, it stands ready to assist them in their search for the truth of any allegation. Hope says justice is not necessarily the end goal, but rather awareness for current church members who could be at risk.
If one of my nieces showed up on my doorstep with a scenario that included him, I would never be able to live with myself.
Alison Bamford, CTV News, Regina.